Hello, this video is going to show you exactly how to do today's work, February 11th, for Mr. Anderson's class. The first thing you want to do, of course, is go to Google Classroom, where you probably are, and you want to click on the February 11th tab where it says Mineral Data Gizmo. And this tells you some instructions. You're going to be collecting some data about some minerals, mineral samples, and you're only going to collect two types of data. You're going to collect the density data and the data for the hardness of the mineral. Mineral hardness is how hard each mineral is compared to other minerals. So those are the two types of data you're going to be collecting. To do this work, you've got to do a few things. You've got to go to the portal, go to Explore Learning Gizmos, and open the Mineral Identification Gizmo. Then you have to open the Mineral Data Recorder, which is down here. It's a Google Sheet. And you also have to go to my Moodle page because there's a handy calculator or two calculators there that you're going to be using. And then, of course, you want to make sure you watch this video to see exactly what to do. Now, first thing we'll do is look at the recorder. When you open up the recorder, it's very, very simple. It's got the density and the hardness and the samples A through Z. There's one sample for every letter of the alphabet, and you can scroll down and you'll see all of them. So all you're going to do is record the density and the hardness for each mineral, and the color is going to turn blue if you get the information correct. So you'll know if you got it right as you go along. So you've got this open. Then you want to go to my Moodle page. And my Moodle page has, if I scroll down a bit, some little calculators. So this first calculator is the density calculator. This one, if you enter the mass, we'll just do a random number, 52. And the volume, we'll do another random number, 65. It'll automatically calculate the density right here. So that's how you get the density. The hardness test is a little bit different. The hardness test, you're going to scratch some items and you're going to click the items that get scratched by the mineral sample. And I'll show you that in a second, but I'll just show you that right now as well. So if you scratch the steel plate, but it doesn't scratch, leave it blank. But if it scratches the glass, you click it. And then you can scratch the penny and the fingernail. And when you click these items, you're going to get a number down here. That's the hardness number. And so basically what this is saying that if a mineral scratches glass, it is at least a hardness of 6. It's probably more. If it scratches a steel plate, it's at least a 7. Could be more. If it only scratches a fingernail, nothing more, then it's at least a 3, but not any more than that. If it scratches a penny, it's at least a 4. And if it doesn't scratch any of these, it's at least a 1. The minimum hardness is 1. That's the softest mineral. So you've got this and you've got the data sheet open. Now let's look at the gizmo. Gizmo's pretty basic. So you've got this drop-down menu. I think it starts right here. And it should start with sample A. So it looks like this when you start. All we are going to worry about from the drop-down menu are the density and the hardness. We're not going to worry about the appearance or the streak or the acid reaction. Density and hardness. Let's do density first for this first one. So I've got this little crystal thing here, and we've done this before on the other gizmos. I put it on the scale, 36.4. So I'll go to my Moodle page. I'll type in 36.4. Then I'll go back to the gizmo, and I'll put this in the graduated cylinder. And notice the water level starts at 40. Up here it says 0 milliliters because that's going to tell me the volume of this mineral sample. I'll drop it in. And it goes up to 54 because the volume is 14 milliliters. So I'm going to go back to my Moodle page. Under volume, I'm going to type in 14. And 2.60 is my density. So I'll go here and I'll type in 2.6. And it turned blue. That means that I got that one right. That's good. If I had typed in 2.5, it turns yellow. I don't want yellow. So it turns blue. That's good. Now let's go and look at the hardness. So take the sample and I take it over to the glass and it scratches glass. And it scratches a steel. And it scratches the penny. And it scratches the fingernail. You see the little white lines? Those are the scratches. So I know it scratches all of them. So I go back over here and I click all of these, get the number 7. So this is a very, very hard mineral. So I put a 7 here, hit enter, and it all turned blue. I got letter A right. Just do that for all of the other ones, and then you'll have a list of densities and a list of hardness. We can use that going forward to try to figure out what these minerals are. So this is what you're going to be working on today. It's not that hard. You can do it. You can get it all done. Good luck.